For the second half of today's post-match press conference, we're now joined by the Orlando Pirates head coach, Coach Wally. Coach, if you may just also give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. About the game, we had two approach in that game. One in the first half and one in the second. Let's say two phases of Orlandopirates. The first half, the plan was to be very compact and to try to avoid Mamelodi Sundowns to get the free players in the central corridors where they try to overload, just to deny them the space. We wanted to let them the ball and to surprise them by the transition. It was the plan. I think, to be honest, we recover a lot of balls. We create the first chances for us in the first half. Unfortunately, we were not so efficient. And after, of course, Mamelodi Sundown had the opportunity to score. It changed our plan, and you can see that we had another phase in the second half, because after 2-0 you have to change and to try to come back and to score. It's what we did. I think we were more aggressive, more higher in the pressing. We have seen the usual phase of Pirate. We managed to score early, and we have pushed to try to equalize, to come back. Unfortunately, we did not. It's football. It's football, of course. There is disappointment from us, from the result, but we are not going to have the head down. We need to be proud, not of the lose, but to be proud of what the guys have achieved since 3 or 4 months, and the adventure, the journey must continue, because we still have a lot of games. I say it, and we need to go to wash the hates, to be positive, because we still have now coming soon a match in the Netbank Cup, and after the week after we have an important game again. So yeah, that's it.
We're now open for questions from the floor. Any questions?
Good evening.
Coach, very often in football, all around the world, when a certain team has dominated the league for long periods, there's always a sense that if you're going to take the crown from them, then you need to beat them when you do face them. Does this tonight feel like an opportunity missed?
You know, in football, if you ask me that question when 5 games left, I would be agree with you, but the number of the game that we still have, everything can happen, you know. And 13 games, I think I have to say 13 or 14 games. For me, we still have to work, to give everything, because you can have many surprises in football, and we have to fight until the end of the league. This is the message that I want to give. The PSL is a very good league with good teams, and this scenario, we wanted to avoid it, but it happened, and it's not the end of the world, and we have to keep working and to keep believing.
Joseph from Sports Coach. Out of the whole match, I saw one Butuma who gave his all. How do you keep him going despite missing the few chances that he had? Not missing them, having them saved. How do you keep him going? And what was your word to him in the halftime, break where you could have said a brace in the as early as 15 minutes? And how do you also deal with the players who were dejected when the first goal was scored, that they went and demonstrated against the referee, questioning the decision not to give them a penalty or something like that?
First of all, about Mbutuma, when you have a young player like that, you know that he has a lot of qualities and a future in the club. As an educator, as a coach, we can only encourage him and to push him and to hide in trainings, in the way that he's working every day. For me, the only things that I know as a professional football player is to work every day, professionalism, how you deal with your lifestyle, how you are working to improve in trainings, and it cycles. He scored in many games. He helped us, and he will continue to help us. And a young player like that, you have to give him the confidence, the trust to believe. And the second question, sir?
How did you manage to bring the players back, the whole bunch after them having to probably not having had a penalty call that they're looking for? How the Sundown's goal came about, the first one, where they had to charge the referee and stuff like that?
No, me, I have the habit not to speak about the referees. The referees are part of the job. They are in the same ecosystem as us. I can only talk to my players, and when you still have 45 minutes, it's a lot of time to come back, and a lot of clubs done it in the history of football, and it's what we tried to do. If you have seen the second half, of course we pushed, we create some chances. Unfortunately, we didn't put them in the net. And just to give hope to the guys, to motivate them. You have to choose the right words as well, not to put them down, but to keep believing, to keep them believe on what we are doing.
Coach,
Good evening.
a couple of days ago, you spoke about wanting the players to be serious, and those who are not serious enough to win this title must, get away or not be involved in this, like a bit words. Do you see the first goal as something that wasn't one player, it was 4 or 5 players mentally switching off, looking towards the ref for the game to be stopped because the player was on the floor? I don't know why they switched off, but the whole defensive line switched off before that first goal.
No, the players today they give the best. Of course, we created the chances again, but I don't have today nothing to reproach them. They give all the best. The second half, especially, to try to come back. If we have to help them, it's to, since the referee didn't stop the game, the word is to keep working, to keep focusing on the game. It's nothing that I can say for that. If the referee didn't decide to stop the game for the injury, we still have to keep going until the man in the center of the pitch stop the game. He's deciding. He's the boss inside the game, and we have to give them to trust him, and to keep playing.
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
Simple back there, Julia. Source Belebele had to be stretched off there at the end of the game. Just, is there any initial assessment on him, and is there any worry with him obviously having sat out a significant portion of the season already with an injury?
I'm not doctor, but I don't think, and I hope it's not serious. I understood that it may be an issue of fatigue, about cramp. You know that this position, in terms of activities, in terms of running, defending, and I have to check how many distances that he did. But yeah, and I think in the first half we let the ball to the opponent, and we can say that we run a lot. Maybe it can come from the distances that he run, but I hope it's not serious. But I'm not sure that it's really serious.
Coach, Koitaso from Popular Radio. Coach, Pirates has been predominantly like getting results their own way, winning like comfortably, things have been going well. Do you maybe perhaps think that playing a team like Sundowns or not playing in the Champions League perhaps is one of the factors that gave like Sundowns the edge over your team today?
I don't think so. We have to congratulate the opponent that they did their game. You know, they played the game, especially in the first half. They managed to create chances, and they convert them quickly. And I think they have few, but the few that they have, they convert them. And I think that you can see the level of Pirate, that we imbalance them in the second half. We put them a lot of trouble. Of course, you can see that Mamelodi Sundowns have experience as well of managing the games, and you can feel that. But in our side, I don't feel that today Mamelodi Sundown were superior to Pirate. I think each team has his her half. Mamelodi Sundown had his half in the first half, and we had the second half for us.
Songs yesterday in Africa. Coach, you referred to frustrations with the finishing between certain moments, not just in this game, but in a few others. Is there anything that can be done in training to correct that, or is it something that's always going to come down to just the moment on the field?
No, I think a lot of work is done in our planification, in our prioritization. We have a lot of moment that we have IDP, individual development plan for the players. So for that, but it takes time. We have young players, and we need to be patient with them, and it's what we are doing. But I'm sure with the work we are going to improve them, and they will be at the top in the future.
Thank you for some of your questions.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Sorry.
Hello, Coach. Good morning, Coach. On Monday, match day -2, you were loading your defensive players, where you said the way they handle pressure. And today you conceded 2 goals, lost your defensive record. Any panic buttons?
Yeah, you are talking to an ex-central defender, and it's something that, of course, you don't like when you concede the goal. We did well since then, but it's something that, of course, we are going to analyze quickly how we concede the goal and how maybe we can correct the way that we concede that goal. Now I have an image, but I don't want to treat the problem at the final. I want to see at the beginning of the action, because in football sometimes you have the possibility to treat the problem at the beginning of the action, or at the middle, or at the end. So I need to analyze. But of course, yes, it's for us who had maybe 11 or 12, I don't remember the clean sheet. We are a bit disappointed to concede 2 goals today. Yeah.
Coach, maybe a question that in the past may have been asked, but I just want to find out from you about Lele, because I think some of his best moments today came when he was in the central space, more like a 10, not too much out as a winger. Do you still feel he gives you more when he's out, on the wings, or maybe when he's a bit more central? And also, in terms of his development, because I wouldn't say he's that young anymore. He's a player who is doing great pilots, but I just want to bring a comparison to a player that you have seen in the past, and Luis Belhanda, top player, but wasn't scoring enough and so on, or creating more chances. Do you see him maybe hitting those kind of levels, and how can you assist him to get to those levels?
No, about the first question, I already talk about the quality of Relais. A clever player can play 2 or 3 positions in the modern football, and Relais used to play on the side. He did well, and we use him many games as a 10. I said that in my point of view as a coach, he is very efficient when he play as a 10. Why? Because he has 360 degrees of possibilities to play, and when we put him on the side, he has only 160 degrees of possibility to play, because there is the touch line. But we have to manage the team. We have players as well, the impact players on the bench. So sometimes you make some combination. I know that today we move him a lot, and sometimes in a game, when a player start to settle in one position and he feel comfortable, and you change him 1 or 2 times, sometimes it can destabilize him. I'm agree with you about that. Maybe we have to think and to stabilize him in at least in one position during one game. Even though that I allowed him, when he played with Apolis, Moremi, Apolis to swap and to create some surprise for the opponent. But today I think that we change him many times, side, inside, and it can destabilize him a little bit. But how we can help him, I think what we can help him, how we can help this kind of player is to believe on him, to create situations in training where he's under pressure, and to develop him and to keep playing him under pressure, because the high level is you have less time to think, you have less time for the decision making, and such a player with a center of gravity very low, you need to put him under pressure for the quick decision making. But if I have to compare him, for Belanda, it's a bit different because Belanda is slower than Relay. Relay is more mobile. Is able to make run behind the defense, to go deep, and Belanda is more central with the lot of touches to make playing his teammates, to playing assist. I think it's different. I cannot compare him to this player.
Any takers on the final question? Go once, play twice.
Javelin from Yes 24. Coach, how is the process in terms of instilling that killer instinct in this team that when they have their opponents against Arrow, they win?
To install this killing instinct is not easy. It's not easy because this is come from the mental, how we said, if I have to use a metaphor or to use an image, you need to be hungry in front of the goal. You know, I used to say that to use the one person that I love the most in the world, it's my mom and my father. Even them, if I play against them and or even they play with me and they have the chance to score, I need to have this not kill instinct because I don't want to kill them, but to be very selfish, to push my father and to score. I think you need to have it, but how we can develop it? It's in daily work, to work individually with the players. To minimize the time of the decision making, to create situation of the games without pressure, but with the pressure as well. Without the pressure, why? Because you need to give the time to the player for the first touch, for the decision making, but to adjust and to memorize the goal. You know, I think is the first step. To take confidence, because the confidence is very important. If we put opponent quickly on him, he will not gain this confidence. And step by step, when he start to have this confidence, you have to add a pressure on the drills to bring some more opponent and pressure to help him. So there is many ways to do it, but you need to be patient, especially when you work with the young players. It's very important to be patient and to make video with them, to show them clips about the position of the body, the position of the foot, how we take the ball, how we visualize the goal. I think it's very important, but you need to be patient.
Thank you, Coach. On that note, we conclusion of our